go from there.
So, let's...
So I got one. I'm gonna save those for the Mr. Krabs ones for last because the Mr. Krabs ones cost a lot. I want to save my shiny objects.
I don't... Did you find...
Not yet.
Oh.
I did not find 10 more socks. I'm sorry, Patrick. I can enter Patrick's house.
Living under a rock. No, that's a lot.
Oh, Brooke sent me multiple Snapchats. What did she, in fact, send me? She's replaying multiple of my snaps right now. Alright, I'm going to mute real fast and watch what she sent me. Okay, well she had an electrician at her place. Brooke had an electrician come to her place, and the guy let her cat out the back door because he left the back door just wide open, and her cat luckily stayed around. Pomegranate stayed around the place. You know, he didn't just go off into the middle of nowhere. But like, yeah, like that's, you can't just let somebody else's, you can't just leave the door open.
First, those stupid robots ruined a perfectly relaxing mud bath this morning.
I am so sorry, Squidward.
Oh, I correct myself. I should have known that whole...
Squidward, I don't know what...
Why don't you move to another town? That should help out more than enough. Ha! Ha! Move.
I didn't know Squidward had a lamp.
Yeah.
Okay, just stop jumping, will you?
So,
If you take this golden spatula, will you please go away?
so Brooke's cat, she has a cat. Her name Pomegranate, or the cat's name is Pomegranate. He cat. It's a male cat. Anyways, he's an indoor cat. You know, he doesn't go outside.
These
Don't.
And she had an electrician over. The landlord sent an electrician over, probably for the bathroom that they're remodeling. And so the electrician
Squidward had a lamp.
left the door open. And the cat got out. Which is, you know, obviously not okay.
Patrick needs to do laundry.
Luckily, Brooke was there. Yeah, the door was like open. Like the back door was like he left it wide open. Not like it was cracked open and the cat like forced it open or anything like that. No, it's like he just left it wide open. And the cat got out for a few minutes. And so she was messaging. She's like, do I have to be nice to him? It's like, you shouldn't be rude, but you don't need to like be polite with him. You know, you're not the one that asked him to be there. The landlord is remodeling the bathroom and he's getting paid. So, like, don't be rude, right? He probably didn't know you had a cat. But, like, you shouldn't just leave a door wide open, period. And he let the cat out. So, like, don't be rude. But, no, you don't need to be polite with him. You don't need to talk to him. You can just be like, hey, and then that's it. You don't need to ask him how his day is going, you know. Because he's like, you let your cat out. Luckily, Brooke found her cat within a few minutes, and he stayed around the house. He didn't venture off anywhere, which is good. But it was, I mean, yeah. The only problem with that is, what are you gonna do? You know, the cat didn't like get away anywhere. So it's, yeah. I might mention to the landlord, to be like, hey, I have a cat. Can you like tell everyone that's coming over? And the electrician just left. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what's happening now, but you're right. I might talk to the landlord and be like, hey, I have a cat, and so if we're gonna have people over working on stuff that's not you guys, you need to let them know that I have an animal in the house, and if they leave the door open, he's probably gonna leave it. He's gonna leave the house. That's not okay. That's like if I were to have a dog and they were just to leave the door wide open. The cat doesn't roam enough. Her cat doesn't roam. He probably just sat down in the yard or like chased a bug. But if it was like a dog, that dog might have just taken off. The cat could have taken off too. Cats are a bit smarter and they like staying, but yeah, well, I agree with that one. But there. Yes, they should have left the door, but there's not really anyone around here where we live that would break into a house or even look, because it was the back door. It wasn't even the front door, so it's not like anyone could see that it was open. But it's just, and we don't live in an area that anyone would really break in and steal stuff, and if they did, there's not much there to steal other than Brooke's computer. And, obviously that makes you feel insecure, if something gets stolen, even if it's not much, but the important thing in Brooke's case was the cat, like, if Pomegranate did not come back, if he didn't stay around the area, that would have mortified her. That would have been terrible. Yeah. Anyways, she sent me another one, so we're gonna see what she says. So the cat is okay. The cat is okay, and in the house, which is good. And anyway, that situation is now over. The electrician, I guess, left to go on lunch or whatever, and just left the door open, I guess. And so he's back right now, and he's working on putting in an outlet in the bathroom. And she was wondering how long that would take, and I was like, oh, it depends. You know, if there's already wiring there, it shouldn't, you know, where they want it, shouldn't take any time at all. They just gotta, you know, add the box. You know, everything's done in serial anyway, so they don't have to route a new cable. But if they don't have cable where they want it, then it's a pain in the ass. But because they have to route it over there or extend a cable. But especially for a bathroom, because do you live in the United States? I know a few of our viewers don't. Like one of Brooke and I's viewers' name is Lonely Sunflower. I think he lives in a smaller country that is Eastern European. You're in Italy. Okay, so in most European countries, and I think in Italy they also it's a thing where everything is, all the electricity is protected from the breaker box. You know, like you have line faults from the breaker box, but in the United States it's only code for places close enough to what could be considered bodies of water. So the bathroom and like in the kitchen near the sink, we have little of those fault trips, you know. You guys might have those as well there, just as secondary precautions, but I think your entire electrical grid by code has to be protected at the breaker box as well. So it's a pain in the butt in the United States if there's not wiring there as well, because then you have to, I think, route a separate ground port, which was not in that bathroom. That bathroom was not to code. So. Anyways, I don't even know where to go next. How many spatulas do I have? I have 13 spatulas. So, and I have 6 socks. So I guess we're gonna go to the pier, to Goo Lagoon.